pregame.com.
Super Bowl Sunday, and this is the only nationally televised college basketball game. This is Brad Powers in the pregame.com studios just off the Vegas Strip. We're talking Sunday college basketball action. Big one in the Big Ten. We have Indiana at Wisconsin.
And I want to bet a cross-sport prop, football to basketball, with how many points are scored in this game. I need to know, who do you like in this game?
Yeah, we're going to take the under. That's right. We're going to go under the total. And let's be frank here. We are taping this one on Wednesday, so a little bit of line projection in this one. We're going to call it under 140 or less. Let's talk about this Wisconsin defense. It's trending upward. This is a defense that's gone from good to great. In fact, they're up to number 6 in the entire country as far as defensive efficiency goes. You look at their last 3 games, they've held each and every one of their opponents to 55 points or less. Trending upward means we're going to go under the total.
Obviously, Whiskey always has a really good defense. How does this year's defensive effort compare with those Final Four teams of past years?
Yeah, I'd call it the best in the last 4 years, including those 2 Final Four teams. In fact, their now head coach was a top assistant on staff for those 2 Final Four teams. He says right now their half-court defense is about as good as it gets.
Really showed in the last game. They absolutely smothered Illinois, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. In fact, I got a key stat here. Illinois matchups dating all the way back to 2005. The last 12 years, every single matchup against Illinois, they've held them to 70 points or less.
Your second key handicap.
Second key handicap, I don't think the totals markets, the markets are adjusting accordingly to Indiana's totals. With their leading scorer, Blackman, out of the lineup, you look at their first 2 games with him out of the lineup, their offense was averaging 24 points per game less. We might actually get some extra value here. We're taping this on Wednesday, and on Wednesday night, they had a triple overtime win over Penn State. People are going to see a very high-scoring game when that wasn't necessarily the case.
Yeah, Blackman out, and definitely very likely he will miss the next game. I love the fact that we've had 2 straight Indiana totals here at 145. We had the Northwestern game go way under the total. If we get another big under against Penn State, the markets are really going to react to Blackman likely being out. But despite the fact of looking like it's going to just barely stay under, we get all the overtimes. We get a game that's more like 200 points, gives us value here.
Yeah, and let's be honest, even if Blackman does playing this one, don't expect him to be 100%, and he could be a little rusty.
I like it. Let's make it official.
Yeah, let's make this one official. We're going to go under the total. My pre-opener handicap says Wisconsin's defense is trending upward. They've gone from good to great here recently. In fact, they've held their last 3 opponents to 55 points or less. And we have the markets not adjusting to Indiana's totals accordingly, especially without their leading scorer out of the lineup. Prior to the Penn State game, they were averaging 24 points per game less on offense with him out of the lineup. Add it all up, and we're going under the total, under 140 or less. More videos at pregame.com.